Hi my lovely queens, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. Okay, so today we are going to do a video in the lifestyle section of my channel, and if you're not new here, then you know that my channel is not only a beauty channel but also a lifestyle channel, and I have not really made much use of that, unfortunately, and I want to do that. So I want to share something with you today, and from the thumbnail you know that I'm going to tell you about another lesson that I've learned, but before that I want to just show you how I created the look of today, because you know, beauty is my passion. So what can I do? Okay, I created that look with the Munasa palette, and this has already been featured on my channel, obviously. So this is really, right now, one of my most favorite palettes because it is super gorgeous. Let me show you. This speaks, I don't know, it speaks like everything, like everything I need is in this palette. I love the blues. The blues are out of this world. I don't want to talk too much about this because I still want to have enough time to talk to you about what I want to talk to you, but I wanted to have a really sort of monochromatic, almost monochromatic look, but I still wanted to pick up the yellow that is here in my tunic. So that's what I did. I did the crease with that teal, and then I backed it up with the dark blue to get a little bit more depth, and on my eyelid I have this light blue shimmer, and in the inner corner of my eye I have this matte yellow, which I've never done before. I've never put a matte as a inner corner highlight, so that's why, because it doesn't really work, you know, you need something with a little bit of sparkle, you know, so that's why I put on top of that golden glitter because that's what I do. So yeah, so that's the look and I love it. So let me know what you think. Okay, so let us talk about another lesson that I've learned, and I learn a lot from my kids, as you know. Like, I learn a lot during household work, and I learn a lot about life from my kids, how they see the world and how simple it could all be. So when I'm filming this, yesterday was Shabbat. So we celebrated Shabbat, and it was the end of Shabbat. So we were just sitting there and waiting for it to get dark, so Shabbat would be over. And we were sitting there and looking at a book. So we had assembled all our 7 kids, and that sounds like such the perfect situation. I don't want to give the impression that our family is like the perfect family. It almost never happens that we all sit together and look at a book, but we made an effort to be a good family, and we got actually all the kids together and sit on the floor, and we looked at the book together. So, and it's hard because our oldest is almost 12 and the youngest is 2. Now find a way to look at a book that everybody can have some kind of interest in and sort of be involved. So that was really hard. So I have to fill you in on a detail that happened before. One of my kids, and that is Golan, I have not yet, I think, talked about him. He is kid number 6. And he's a twin. He has a twin sister. And yeah, so Golan, he is 4 years old and a little bit, and he fell in the afternoon, and he really scraped the left side of his face terribly, and he cracked the side of his mouth, and the lip was swollen, and it's like he was all over the place, and very sad boy. So we tried to do this story time in the evening just about him. So he was in the middle of the circle, and he was the center of attention, and my oldest son, who was actually very sweet, Akiva, he gave him a medal that Akiva had won in a competition in Krav Maga, which is martial arts, and he gave him the medal, and little Golan was wearing the medal, and so we tried to make him, you know, feel a little bit better about his bad fall in the afternoon. Anyway, so we were all sitting there, and we had Akiva the oldest one, who's almost 12, we had him start to read the story, and then also every time he switched the page, we had him show the pictures of that story. So that story was obviously in Hebrew, but it was a story about Jews from Ethiopia who lived in Ethiopia, and then they came to visit Israel because they wanted to see the temple. And they actually thought, because they were sort of not very connected to the outside world in that in a little village from Ethiopia. How do you say that? Ethiopia? Ethiopia or Ethiopia? I think it's Ethiopia, right? You let me know. I don't know. I think it's Ethiopia. So they were very not connected to the outside world. It was a very, very small village, whatever. So they didn't know that there was no temple in Jerusalem anymore already, like for 2,000 years. So I don't think it's a true story, but it was cute anyway. The story itself is not even the point, as you will see in a second. So there was that little girl in the story, and she and her grandfather came to visit Israel, and they came to Jerusalem, which is where I live, and they came to look for the temple. So while Akiva, my oldest son, was telling the story or reading the story and looking at the pictures, we always interrupted the story to look at the pictures and let Golan, my 4-year-old, tell us what he sees in the pictures. So he was describing the pictures, the countryside and everything, the buildings and whatever he saw. And then I asked him, so what else do you see? What do you see is different? And I actually wanted him to see that they have black skin. I wanted him to see that these people have dark skin color. Because why not? You know what? It's okay to be different. So, and then something happened that totally stunned me, and I almost started to cry. When I had the intention of pointing out that these people are different, I had no bad intentions, obviously. It was just a matter of fact that they look different than us. It's not a bad thing. So I said that, and then he looked at the picture. And what he said really blew me into my armchair. So he said, oh, okay, mommy, they are dark, we are white, so we are all the same. Seriously, that was his conclusion. And I almost started to cry, and right now I'm getting goosebumps, because this is what the whole world should learn. This is what it all should boil down to. And this is how beautiful and easy it should be. That would be wonderful. Oh my goodness, I have such goosebumps. I couldn't believe the child. He's 4 years old and I'm tearing up. Oh my goodness. He put it into such simple words. They're dark, we are light colored, we are all the same. I mean, he didn't know what I was thinking or what I wanted him to say. I don't think he realized what my intention was or anything. He just put out there what was in his heart. And this is how we are trying to raise our kids. I'm coming from a family that is very open, and my husband's family is very open, and also in my family it would have not been a problem if I would have married a dark skin toned, I don't know how to say this the proper way, person, or also my husband, it would have not been a problem. So we are very, open. But that was so beautiful, I just wanted to share that with you because I immediately thought, wow, I have to tell my ladies about this. That was such a beautiful thing to happen, and that it was not orchestrated and nothing. It was just so out of the heart of a 4-year-old, and I just wanted to put that out there as a positive little light into this world where there is so much drama about everybody being different. And I know history and everything, I know, but let's just look at this little light for a second, okay? I hugged him as much as I could hug him because he was so bruised. And I cherished this little light in this moment because I was so proud of him. And I want to bless my kids that they should live like this, and they should hold on to this purity and to this love and to this, I don't know, to this, to being so close to paradise. You know, kids are so close to paradise, and unfortunately the more we grow up, the more we get polluted and corrupted. And even if we're trying to live the life as good as we can, we have so many influences that drag on us and that tear on us and that want, yeah, that influence us. And as much as we fight it, there is always something that pollutes us and comes into our hearts and influences us. And I just want to refocus myself, and I want to encourage you to just look at this little light, at this 4-year-old boy who gave me the essence of what it is. We are different, but we are all the same, and I love that. So I just wanted to put that out there. I hope you liked this little lifestyle video. Give me your feedback if you did like it, and give the video a like if you did. So if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I would really love that. I have a beauty and lifestyle channel, and of course my main focus is on the beauty and on the styling and on these kinds of things. Makeup is my greatest passion, but lifestyle is certainly a part of what I want to give too. And I never want to portray that I'm perfect, or that my life is perfect, or that my family is perfect. I'm just sharing little pieces, you know, of my life and what I've learned or what I'm struggling to learn or things like this. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time for my next video, which will be very soon. I love you so much, and let's focus on the light. Hugs and kisses. Bye.